I was not expecting to see you so soon, Baladeth.
You'll have to forgive my coming unannounced. I felt as though we needed to speak.
Speak on what? You and my father have already made your arrangements. Our marriage is being planned as we speak. It seems there's little more talking to be had.
And yet you have not said a word on any of it until I approached you.
And what would you have me say? Would you prefer me to hold you in contempt? To fly into rage because of circumstance?
You hate me.
My feelings on the matter mean little. My father, your king, made his decision. As the daughter heir, I have little choice but to trust him until the end.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You, a necromancer, step into our courtroom and claim your people deserve freedom. You talk my father's ear off about how the kingdom can benefit from the legalization of a long-time taboo form of magic, and somehow convince him that you are right. And through all of this, it is decided that we are to be wed, and all you have to say is you are sorry?
This isn't what I wished for. Ayerka.
Do not call me by that name. I am the daughter heir of this kingdom, and you still shall refer to me as such.
Daughter heir. This isn't what I wanted. If I had the choice, I would turn away from this right now.
Then why don't you? Why do you remain here?
Have you ever seen the aftermath of a battle? Experienced its stench? Witnessed the maw of carrion eaters devouring everything in their path? The unsettling quiet left behind?
Only once. My father took me to the field of battle some years back to show me the horrors of war and why we should strive to be away from it. It shook me to my core.
Your father's wise. Take that image, daughter heir, of corpses racked with agony. For the longest time, that is all I knew. Not because I dealt with the dead, but because we necromancers are hunted like animals. Hunted and slain for the sin of being alive. All I want is for my kind to have the right to live. For the right to be treated as humans and not monsters.
You have my sympathy, if nothing else. I'm sorry for how I seem. I've lived my life expecting for a day like this to come, but it's just...
I don't like it either, daughter heir. But I won't back down, and I know your sense of duty won't let you. The fact is, we're stuck together like this, but even so, there's no reason we can't learn to love each other. And a good first step is to talk like we're normal people. I'd like to formally introduce myself. I am Baladeth Tyron, and I should very much like to be your friend. I'm sorry, did I do something wrong?
Every suitor I've seen in the past has offered me his riches, the world, and even the stars and the sky. I'd say you're the first to offer me something feasible.
Well now, it's not often we get a visit from the King of Spirits. Or ever. How long has it been now, Lord of Mourners? 2 millennia? 3? Except you feel different now. Someone else. You may be the Spirit King, but you are not Dragorn.
Alright, I hate to cut you off while you're in the middle of your mythical pondering, but I do have a schedule to keep.
You are definitely not Dragorn. Disappointing. But you could at least show us the courtesy of using your real form, not this pale imitation of a human you're going for.
Fine, if it will speed things up.
Ah, this is a form more suiting your stature, Spirit King. Now then, what business could you possibly have with us? As you can see, we are not interrupting the flow of life and death, just peddling our wares.
I need to know where one of your beacons is.
For the Soma, that is a highly unprofessional request, and bad for business.
I'm getting real sick of people telling me about professionalism. I don't need to hear it from the Fae.
Ha! Well, you do have Dragorn's temper. Well, we can't just reveal where our little beacons are, not without proper compensation.
And what do you want in return for that information?
Well, we could always use another dealer.
I won't peddle your shit. I don't need people getting unmonitored wishes in my home.
It was worth a shot. A pity. Well, then how about this? You have power to spare, mana untapped that won't be used. Just the tiniest bit of that extra and we'll call it a deal. We'd have to make up for the broken trust of one of our little links, wouldn't we?
And that's all you require? Nothing more and nothing excessive?
Yes, you have our word. We'll only take some extra power.
Fine, then it's a deal.
Excellent. Of course, we have an idea as to which one of our Soma users you're looking for, but in his current status, he's a bit out of your reach. In a pocket dimension just outside of the one that you're in.
Then how am I supposed to get to him?
Instead of directing you to the child, which we'll be honor-bound to do, of course, we could direct you to the door that will lead you to him.
At no extra charge. That doesn't seem very Fae-like.
The one orchestrating this presents a threat to a good deal of people. We'd rather not risk our favorite deal at a chance.
And who is at the top of this?
We can't speak her name, not our territory, but you will understand her when you find her servant. He is the one you know very well.
Speaking in riddles. Typical.
That's all one wish will grant you, Spirit King Tyron. We would say to be careful, but we know all too well that you have nothing to worry about.
Well, that was needlessly frustrating.
Looks like you had a chance to talk to him personally. Guess they liked you.
Baladith, are you alright? What happened?
I know what we're looking for and where to find it. Come on, let's go find Alagrom and see what his progress is.
Wait.
What is it? Time is of the essence.
I won't have my questions be ignored anymore. I need answers. I need to know I can trust you.
Trust me? What are you talking about?
You said every immortal, including yourself, has blood on their hands. How do I know I can trust you? I won't have you dodge my questions. Tell me everything.
Fine. If it means so much to you, I'll tell you. But don't expect to like the answers you'll receive, Changeling. King Conan, I'm glad I could find you.
Ow! What are you doing? Don't think I did not see you making eyes at my daughter.
What? We're getting married. What am I supposed to do?
But you aren't married yet, and I will not take unsanctioned canoodling while I am present.
Canoodling?
I think the king has lost his mind. Your wish must have had unexpected side effects.
This is not the same man I met in the courtroom 3 days ago.
No, we were conducting business then. This is personal.
It certainly feels personal.
Alright, well I'm bored now. I shall get going.
Hold up, you punched me in the jaw and now you're just leaving? I think I'm entitled to at least some answers.
Nah. I'll see you tomorrow for the marriage preparations. Have fun now.
Hey, wait a minute.
I must say I respect him a great deal more now after he knocked your pride down a peg or two.
What just happened? What was that?
That was my father.
You're sure about that?
Yes, that's him. The real him. The one that doesn't put on a facade.
He doesn't exactly act like any king I've seen.
Probably not. He's a big child in the end, but you'll come to realize that may not be a bad thing.
Let's hope I can adapt.
You'll catch on. Come now. I'm certain Father will have another lesson for you if you're late for dinner.
I'm so sorry, Baladith.
You're fine, Mickey. I've come to terms with what's happened. At any rate, we have a job to do, and the idea of leaving Nalagrom alone for any period of time terrifies me. Come on. Mr. Rush? Emerella?
Hello, Mr. Baladeth.
She helped me to find Eridorius and bring him here.
Eridorius?
Him and Nalagrom are investigating the rune together.
What kind of topsy-turvy world have I fallen into?
Yo, any luck in your search?
I know where and how to find our missing people. What about your end?
Well, you see, we pored over notes for a good deal of time, and we found that the rune is divine in nature.
Divine?
Yeah, yes, we couldn't discern how powerful it was, but it seems to be the work of a deity.
Master!
We've got a good idea, but nothing totally concrete. Based on what we've seen, we can deduce that the rune is used for transportation, though we're not sure if it has to go between other runes or if it's the freedom of movement. Here's the notes we've compiled so far.
I see. And what about the deity that this is supposedly the work of?
Can't say. We don't recognize the symbol. Might not even be a deity directly, just any divine source.
And what about Trip? Do you know if he's involved?
Probably, though his level of involvement is still up in the air. The amount of power used to operate this thing is more than what a normal person can muster at any given point in time.
Mind if I investigate?
Go right ahead. What you gonna do?
I'm going to channel a bit of energy into it and see what happens.
That was it? Lame.
These things are spread across the entire Palooza, and it seems our target is near one of them.
Wait, how do you know that?
I'll tell you later. Right now we need to get moving. It seems that whoever's on the other side noticed my little probe.
Could you tell if Trip was there?
If he's involved, then he will be. We need to get going now.
But if what your partner said is correct, you need the power of a deity to use these runes.
Then we won't have any problems. Go! We don't have much time. This is the point of no return, Meki. If you want to come, then you need to be ready for whatever's on the other side.
I'm ready.
Enough. Enough. You'll make me split my sides if you keep on like this.
All right. A toast then to your 2nd anniversary.
Baladeth, why are you still here? You know what's going to happen.
Baladeth, why haven't you taken a drink from your cup?
While I hate to seem rude, my king, I know of the poison.
Poison? What makes you say that?
You've known me for this long, and you still think you can hide things like that from me, my king?
I see. I forget the dead speak to you from time to time. Who was it that told you?
Your mother, my king.
Baladeth, leave. Now.
Father, what is the meaning of this?
Baladeth, you have to understand,
You were pushed into a corner by the neighboring kingdoms, who were threatening war with you over your choice of prince consort. They offered you a choice. Kill me or face the consequences.
Why do you remain then?
Who can say? Maybe because I know what those horrors are as much as you do. Maybe I've grown an attachment in my time here. Maybe because it's a time to prove I'm better than those who hate me.
Baladeth, we made a deal. You can't do this.
Baladeth, your people deserve to be free. You can't put them back to the darkness like that.
If the entire country is lost, then there's no point. With this cup, I'm presented a choice. Isn't that funny? First important choice I've ever had, and it's the decision of whether I get to die or not. I'd say that's hardly fair. Crying is hardly suited for a king, Father. Don't cry for me. I know what happens after death. I'll be fine. Wasn't such a bad life. Not in the end.
Baladeth, no! No, I do not accept this outcome. We had a deal, Necromancer. My people deserve to be seen.
A storage area. I wonder if this is where they've been hiding this whole time.
This place is huge. Where would we find them?
Hard to say. We should split up. Nalgrom and I can remain in contact. Meki, for your safety, it'd probably be better if you stayed with me.
You alright with that, boss man?
You're smart enough to handle yourself. Call if you run into anything you can't handle.
Well, I wasn't expecting a visitor today.
Ah, stranger danger. Something to know about me. Power-wise, I'm probably one of the strongest dudes in the Palooza, who can take it to just about anything that I run into. Basically, I'm a bit of a badass, but... That's only for about 3 to 5 minutes a day, and I used up all my time on round 3. Some days I have to wonder why I bother.
Did you hear that? I think your partner needs help.
Nalgrom's one of the strongest ones here. He can handle himself, and he'll call for help if he can't.
Maybe I should call for Baladeth.
You two seem like an odd pairing.
Meaning?
He seems chaotic, occasionally cruel and idiotic most of the time, while you're collected, calm, and controlled.
I suppose you could call him my worst best friend. He's terrible, and gets on my nerves, and half the time ignores what I tell him to do. But he knows everything about me, and I know everything about him, so we accept it.
I see.
This is about Trip again, isn't it?
He's got memory issues. I hate to admit it, but there's not much I know about the man.
Do you know how he got his immortality?
No.
Then he's probably hiding something.
He wouldn't do that.
Look, you're searching for a conclusion I can't give. It's not my job to get you to hate him. All you can do is observe for yourself. Now if you're done worrying, I think we've found him.
He's fine. Who's that with him?
Something without a soul. A construct by the looks of it. I think it might be the Mana Leech.
We should talk to Trip.
No, I should talk to Trip. You need to stay here.
But he's my friend.
And if he is your friend, then you'll let me conclude my investigation. I need to hear things from his mouth. Things that he might keep secret if you're around.
All right.
Going somewhere?
Hey, who are you? Why are you here?
I'm disappointed to see you've forgotten me so quickly, Trip. Though I suppose time will do that to anyone. You should be more aware of your surroundings. Ah, the Mana Leech. Did you really think it would be that easy to defeat me with your skill set? Sorry for the inelegant death you're about to receive, but I'm not in the mood to deal with you. Now then, what about you?
Hey, I don't work with him, alright? I'm just a captive here. They're forcing me to...
You think I'm so ignorant as to believe that? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. After all, you've always been lying trash.
Well, hey there. You're one of the competitors, Baladeth, right?
Why, yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure's all mine. Gotta say, you're looking good out there. And pretty good up close, too.
Well, the gesture's nice, but I'm not exactly looking.
Baladeth, I've sensed something. There's something wrong with this man.
Oh, come on. Not even for little old me? I'm certain we could work something out.
I don't have time to deal with filth. Leave.
Hey, what's with the hostility there?
I said leave, you trash.
Baladeth! What are you doing here? It's been 50 years. You should be dead.
You'd have liked that, wouldn't you? After all, I was the first person to see through your immortality.
You know? You knew back then as well?
The angry dead reveal much, Trip.
Well, there's not much that can be done for it now. I'm not gonna die and you can't kill me.
I don't need to kill you. I just need information. How many?
What?
How many did you sacrifice?
I don't know the exact numbers. At least 800.
There's no more hiding it, Trip.
Meki. Run! Run away! This man's dangerous! You can't stay here!
Trip, how long have you been lying to me?
What are you talking about, Meki?
Even when you're caught, you're still doing it. It's all true, isn't it? There's blood on your hands.
Meki, You did this! This was your plan all along!
No, you did this to yourself, Trip. Blaming me won't help you out of this one. Besides, if anyone deserves the truth, it's your friend, isn't it? But you can make this right, Trip. You can at least fix what you've done.
After all this, you expect me to help you?
Trip, please. Make this right. If there's any good at all left in you, just end this.
I don't know if she can be stopped.
Please.
What do you need?
I just need the name of the one who granted you immortality. Then my investigation will be complete.
So now we're all caught up in this incredibly long journey. I'm down here, she's up there, radiating like a crusty star. Who knows, maybe dying won't be so bad.
This isn't you.
Was that?
This isn't you. The Nalagram I know wouldn't accept death this casually. The Nalagram I know wouldn't teach kids, save people, give lectures, and life lessons.
Sorry, suppose I got a little carried away during the tournament. I forgot that I'm having a vacation.
That's alright, because I know how you're gonna make it up to me.
Well, I suppose this has been fun. You have fun in the afterlife. What are you laughing at?
I figured it was a silly thought before I died. I don't think I got the chance to mention how beautiful you are.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm saying at least the last view of my life is an attractive one.
You're just stalling for time.
You're the one who was curious. I've seen the mayhem you've wreaked on Wizardpalooza middle management. Impressive work. Almost like it was one of mine. Anyway, I'm done. Just not the pecs, Kay. They're my best feature. What's wrong? I thought you were gonna kill me.
Well, it's just, this kind of thing hasn't happened before. You like me?
Yeah, what's so weird about that?
Go on, go on.
Go on with what?
Go on with why you like me. Come on, I'm listening.
You are incredibly desperate for attention.
What was that?
Your hair has amazing retention.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. Well, go on. Let's hear it.
That's her, then?
Yeah, that'd be her. She's the reason I'm immortal.
Right. Oh, no.
What's going on? What's happening over there?
Malagram's developed a crush.
Look, all I'm saying is that if you wanted worshippers, you probably would have had better luck with pamphlets, or maybe a few flyers.
Look at me. Do you think someone would be willing to let me advertise myself?
I mean, I think you look pretty nice.
Oh, you. Go on, go on.
Ooh, that's not good. You know, I'm gonna offer you something that no one has ever offered before. Something I think that you've needed for a really long time.
Really? What's that?
It's called skin lotion. I deserve it.
Bastard. You have some nerve.
Says the woman who made an immortal.
You, Dragon? No, I've seen him before. You're not the Spirit King.
Maybe not in demeanor, but we'll say there's been a change in management.
the rumors are true then. Dragorn's gone. The king with no heir chose a successor, and the line of one produced a child. How adorable. Sorry to say, you can't do anything to me. Trip was the one who did it. I just gave him the choice.
You were right about one thing. I'm not Dragorn. You won't get by on a technicality with me.
Wait. You don't have to do this. You can't do this. I'll do anything, please.
You can make this easier on yourself. You've got a few people you're holding captive. Release them, then we'll discuss your punishment.
So in the end, we managed to save the day. To an extent. We saved some people and took out 2 major problems in the Palooza. But we almost broke an almost lifelong friendship. Arrested some dude and probably traumatized a good man. And also lost me a potential girlfriend, but, that relationship wouldn't have panned out. Besides, Baladeth still had to devise a punishment for what you did. Like I said, I got a list of people that I don't mess with. And he's the only one on that list. Damn it, I need a nap.
Rest easy, Nelagrom. You've earned it. Your father would have been very proud of you, child.
So, then what about me? Am I gonna get the same treatment as she and Moriarty?
Do you even have an ounce of regret for what you've done to those people?
Of course I do. It's one of my greatest regrets. I wish I could fix it.
Do you regret it enough to give up your immortality? I thought not. You'll receive your punishment, Trip. I swear, death will be the last thing that you see.
Well, see, that's the problem. I'm not gonna die, so I don't think I'm ever gonna see you again.
Oh, but you will. Be it a year from now, 100, 1,000, however long it takes. At the end of all things, I will be there to take the last soul to the afterlife, and you will be left alone, leaving me as the last thing you'll ever see before the long dark takes you. That is your punishment.
I have to admit, I'm impressed with your track record.
Please don't make letting villains run around a habit.
I'll try to keep that in mind. Anyway, safe to say Trip is disqualified, so I suppose congratulations are in order.
I'd hope you'd at least give Nelagrom some time to recover.
Of course. We need some time to rearrange the tournament anyway. Round 5 should begin tomorrow.
Well, that is good. I'm sorry, Willow. I think I need to take a moment to take care of some business. Mekki.
Baladeth?
I'm sorry.
For what? You warned me. You told me I needed to be ready, but
You hate me.
I don't know what to feel. I hurt, Baladeth. I hurt more than I've hurt in a very long time.
I understand.
Do you? You're above everything, right? Death? The one who passes judgment and takes lives without thought, without passion? The one whose call doesn't go unanswered? Do you really understand what this feeling is after so long?
I didn't want immortality, you know. I didn't want power, strength, nobility. You know what I wanted? I wanted to be a father. I wanted to raise a child who would be better than I was. A child that would undoubtedly not meet the expectations I had. But I wouldn't care. Because I would have loved them until the end, where I would die, leaving a legacy on this world. A legacy that would have been better than the ones that hated me.
Why are you bothering to tell me this?
I've walked this life from pauper to prince, even to God. I understand the pain when the world seems like it's out to put you in a stranglehold you can't escape. I get the frustration when unfair circumstance takes everything out from under you. I know the agony when your entire world crumbles around you. I also know that in times like those you need someone there to carry you so you don't collapse in on yourself. So here I am, Mekki.
I don't know what to do. I hurt, and I feel like the world's collapsing around me.
I can't tell you what to do next, Mekki. You'll have to find your own way. But I can be there for you. I'd very much like to be your friend, Mekki.
Seems like you'll be getting a roommate, Mr. Turner.
Oh, well, that's some good news. Give me someone to talk to.
Yo, hope you don't mind. I put yeast into all the saline bottles before I got here.
Oh no.